Hey, welcome. My name is Alicia. Let me take you back a couple of years. I was standing in front of the mirror one morning, already late, dabbing concealer over a spot that had decided to pop up right and in the middle of my forehead. My skin felt like a mystery which I couldn't solve. Some days it was dry and flaky, other days oily and angry. Breakouts would come and go like guests I never invited. I tried all the trending stuff: scrubs, serums, masks, multi-step routines. My cabinet looked like a mini beauty store. And the weird part, the more I did, the worse my skin got. It was like I was overwhelming it. My skin wasn't responding to my efforts. It was reacting with irritation, redness, and tiny breakouts around my cheeks and chin. That's when I hit pause. I told myself, no more chasing miracles. I needed to strip everything down and really listen to my skin. That's when things started to change, not instantly, but slowly, naturally, and gently. So let me share that process with you. Think of this as a chat between friends. No pressure, no hype. Just the honest truth about how I learned to care for my skin the natural way. First thing I did was rebuilding trust with my skin. I realized I was treating my skin like an enemy, trying to fight it, fix it, scrub it into submission. That mindset had to go. Your skin isn't a problem to solve. It's an organ that reflects how you treat it. So instead of scrubbing, I started cleansing gently. I replaced my foamy scented cleanser with a super mild pH balanced soap. Nothing fancy. I washed my face with lukewarm water, used only my fingertips, and patted dry with a soft cloth. I also stopped washing my face 3 or 4 times a day, and that was a big mistake. I now only cleanse twice a day and sometimes just once at night, if I've been indoors all day. Let's talk about moisture, the missing link. Here's what I didn't realize for years. Hydrated skin heals faster. When your skin is dry or stripped of its natural oils, it gets irritated easily and takes longer to repair itself. So I started moisturizing in the simplest way possible. No fancy creams. I mixed a drop of a basic plant oil like sunflower or olive with a teaspoon of plain unsweetened yogurt. Why yogurt? It contains lactic acid, which gently exfoliates and softens the skin. The oil seals in the moisture. I'd apply the mix to damp skin, let it sit for 5 to 10 minutes, then blot off the extra. And honestly, my skin felt soft, calm, and nourished. That combo helped rebalance things without clogging my pores or burning my wallet. Natural exfoliation, not aggression. I used to exfoliate like I was sanding a piece of wood sugar scrubs, coffee grounds, harsh brushes. That totally wrecked my skin barrier. I was exfoliating to the point of damage. Now, I exfoliate with ripe fruit masks. Sounds odd, but hear me out. Mashed papaya has enzymes that gently remove dead skin. A little banana or pumpkin puree works similarly. I apply a thin layer, let it sit for 5 minutes, then rinse. My skin stays smooth without the drama. I do this only once a week, and that's enough. No more aggressive scrubs, just kindness. Watch your water. Let's talk about hydration from the inside out. The biggest shift for me came when I started drinking water consistently. Not gallons, just enough throughout the day. I got myself a big bottle and made it a goal to finish it twice daily. That helped reduce oiliness and gave my skin a kind of glow I hadn't seen before. But water isn't everything your diet matters to. I started eating leafy greens, orange vegetables, healthy fats. These are full of skin-loving nutrients like vitamin A, vitamin C, and omega-3 south. And I cut back on dairy and sugary stuff just to see how my skin responded. Within 2 weeks, my breakouts reduced noticeably. Sun protection without products. Now here's a twist. I didn't use sunscreen for a while because I couldn't find one that didn't irritate my skin. So I focused on natural sun protection through wearing a wide hat, staying in the shade between 11 a.m. to 4 p.m., eating antioxidant-free foods like tomatoes, citrus fruits, and berries. These foods contain lycopene, which is a powerful antioxidant that may help protect cells from damage, and vitamin C, which help protect your skin from oxidative stress caused by the sun. Of course, if you can find a natural non-irritating sunscreen, use it. But if your skin is too sensitive, don't underestimate the power of shade and food. Touch less. I used to touch my face constantly. I'd lean on my hands, pick at tiny bumps, and pop pimples thinking I was helping. But honestly, that just introduced more bacteria, more inflammation, and sometimes scars. So I started this weird habit. Every time I felt the urge to touch my face, I'd clench my fist. It worked. Also, I washed my pillowcases twice a week. And I switched from rough towels to soft to pat my skin dry. Small shifts like these made a big difference. When I built a simple daily routine, my skin started responding with more consistency. Here's what it looked like. Morning splash of water or gentle cleanse. Dab of natural moisturizer, hat or shade if I'm going out. Evening gentle cleanse. Warm compress if I had inflammation. Light layer of aloe gel or oil and 7 to 8 hours of solid sleep. That's it. No more 10-step rituals. No more impulse purchases. Just calm, predictable care. Know your ingredients. One of the biggest breakthroughs came when I started learning what ingredients to avoid. Even so-called natural products sometimes sneak in stuff that irritates your skin. I now avoid artificial fragrances. Even essential oils can be too strong. Denatured alcohols, super drying harsh acids, unless you're being very careful. Instead, I look for words like aloe vera, colloidal oats, chamomile, shea butter. Also, I always patch test before using anything new. I apply a small bit behind my ear and wait 24 hours. If there's no redness, I'm good to go. Journaling helped me understand my skin. I kept a little skin journal, just a few lines a day. I'd note what I ate, how much water I drank, any products I used, what my skin looked like. Patterns started to show. I learned that eating dairy 2 days in a row triggered chin breakouts, and staying up late gave me dull, tired-looking skin. Stress, even when I hid it well, always showed up on my forehead. Knowing those things made it easier to care for my skin, like I'd care for a friend. It became less about punishing breakouts and more about listening. Emotional health is skin health. I know this part might sound soft, but it's so real. Stress impacts your hormones, and hormones impact your skin. During times I was anxious or overwhelmed, I noticed more flare-ups, like little warning lights blinking through my pores. So I started doing small things to reduce stress. Daily walks, deep breathing before bed, and putting my phone away an hour before sleep. Even just listening to calming music while doing my nighttime routine helped. Skincare is emotional. It's tied to confidence, identity, self-image. So if your skin is acting up, try to give yourself more kindness, not less. You just need to support it with patience, consistency, and honest simplicity. Start with one small habit, whether it's drinking more water, using fewer harsh products, or just not picking at your skin today. Each gentle choice adds up. Let your skincare feel like a moment of peace, not a battlefield. Your skin will thank you, not with perfection, but with balance, softness, and steady healing. You deserve to feel comfortable in your own skin, and I promise it's not about perfection. It's about presence. And remember, your journey is unique. What worked for me might not work for you, and that's okay. The key is to listen to your skin, understand its language, and respond with care. Consistency is your friend. Give your skin time. Results don't happen overnight, but the patience pays off. If you found comfort or insight in my story, please share it with someone who might need it. And always remember, you're not alone on this journey. There's a whole community of folks out there going through similar experiences. Reach out, connect, and support each other. Your skin is a reflection of your inner health. Nurture it, love it, and it will love you back. Thank you for watching, and stay well.